Okay.
Oh my god, that's a lot of levels.
This one has 16 levels in it.
Did I just hear?
Welcome to part 7 of the Donkey Kong 1994 playthrough. Hello, Carlos. How are you?
Neat.
You're neat.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good to me. I'm just realizing how poor that texture looks like. Because the one, yeah, that wall right there. Because it blends in with the platforms there.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
So I'm not sure if that's just a video resolution thing or if it was much clearer on when I was actually playing on the virtual console itself. But what the hell? That looks very poor.
Wait, which one?
The wall texturing right below me. Because I walked through that. It blends in with the platforms down there just a bit.
Oh man,
Son of a
that's
bitch.
some tight. Yeah, that's some tight timing.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. The stuff that I'm in right now. I don't know. Well, I seem to have done it without any problems.
It's probably fine.
Yeah, it's probably fine. It just reminds me of like when we did Donkey Kong Land. Remember that game way back when? And that game also had some pretty poor texturing as well. Because it was almost as if they're trying to make Super Nintendo graphics for an 8-bit system. They really tried pushing the Game Boy, to its limits back in the day, because you have Donkey Kong Land trying to emulate the Super Nintendo graphics on the 8-bit
I mean, wasn't
hardware.
like the Game Boy pretty fucking popular though?
It was, and I don't like
I don't blame him for trying.
Yeah, I don't blame him for trying. And even was it Link's Awakening? That essentially they wanted again, language for the time. They wanted an advanced Zelda game, kind of like A Link to the Past on their 8-bit handheld system.
Yeah.
That's why that game has a lot of detail and structure than you would expect. Yeah, because it is a lot more akin to A Link to the Past than Zelda 1, so I have to give them props with that. They managed to get a Links to the Past-esque Zelda game on a system with 2 buttons, whereas suppose the Super Nintendo has 4 buttons. And Link to the Past used all 4 buttons pretty well, I might add. So there were a bunch of compromises for Link's Awakening, like having to treat the sword and the shield as separate items.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they had to do. Damn it.
That does seem annoying. But how was the weapon, what's it called, cycling? Do you have to go into a menu for that game?
Well, you do that in Zelda games anyways, but
I know.
Yeah. But yeah, essentially for the sword and the shield, yeah, it was essentially treated like as any other dungeon item or whatever. So you had the A item, the A button item, and the B button item, and so like you can have
to
like
sacrifice one or the other for
right.
Like, you can use both. Okay.
Yeah. And whereas suppose the other game that had the 2-button system, Zelda 1, the A button was just the sword, and the B button was whatever item you equipped to it. A was always the sword. The shield was basically a permanent thing. All you had to do to block projectiles was face the direction that it was coming from. But not in Link's Awakening. If you wanted to actually block a projectile, you had to first equip the shield, then press the button to actually deflect something. So it was it's an active shielding versus a passive shielding.
What?
Fucking
Okay.
roll like a boss.
Oh, I still
he
fucking died
dodge
to it.
rolled.
But okay. I do not have an explanation for that one.
You fucking dodge rolled, my guy. That's all the explanation you need.
I appreciate the little jank that this game has. It's just a little, but it's still funny enough.
I mean, yeah, you could probably find more jank in these games than more charming jank.
Yeah, I was about to say. I recall some game that just released recently called Starfield.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind jank in like video games, as long as it's not like very harmful jank.
Yeah. God. So I haven't played either of the games, right? But I saw like a interview clip thing or whatever of the Starfield developers, and I think it was like they're trying to promote the game, like how promising it would be, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they said, I think our graphics and our engine are on par with Red Dead Redemption 2. Okay, so me not knowing anything about either game, I was like, okay, let's see this. And then the next slide is basically...
So that's a very high standard to set for yourself.
Exactly. So they took two scenes from both games, a food eating comparison. So in Starfield, they were... It looked like they were... It looked like they were eating the food. Like they had the fork and... They had the fork motions going, right? But the food was not disappearing. In Red Dead 2, it's essentially the same thing, except the food actually disappears with every bite. It's like
yeah,
they're
the level of
eating.
detail in Red Dead 2 is amazing.
Yeah, from what I've seen, it's just like they're actually eating the food.
It is actually being consumed.
Exactly.
Incredible.
Which, sorry, Starfield, it doesn't look like you guys can eat food.
No consumption.
I guess your NPCs are just gonna starve to death now. I think the Game Awards should add another category. The best 7 out best 7 out of 10 game. So what? This year we have Starfield, Sonic Superstars. What else is a 7 out of 10? I don't know. But yeah, it's just...
I like how a game has to be 7 out of 10 to be average instead of 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
I'd say it depends on where the source is coming from.
What's the best average game? Yeah.
Because if we're talking to like IGN, then every Call of Duty is getting a 7 out of 10.
Yeah. Modern Warfare 3, also a contender for best 7 out of 10 game. Yeah, it's funny. I think most of the time the Game Awards do base their nominations off of IGN scores specifically.
We're doomed.
I mean,
I actually just got reminded that I saw someone talking about how like they were like the critics have spoken and like Sonic 4 has a higher review score than Sonic Superstars.
really?
Yeah.
These fucking people. Well, it also doesn't help they rarely update their things. Because didn't they change their review score of Sonic Unleashed recently?
Did they?
I think so. Let me internet machine.
Wayback Machine.
Sonic Unleashed. IGN. Because I think I recall this. Oh no, they didn't change it. I thought that they had changed it recently. I guess not. It's still a 4.5.
That's crazy.
Sonic Unleashed is not a 4.5. I say that as someone who is not a fan of the game, but it is not a 4.5. I'm sorry. Oh well. But yeah, I think a lot of the journalism industry puts a lot of faith into
IGN?
a lot of we put a lot of weight on the 0 out of 10 scores or whatever, the out of 10 score, and that basically doesn't really mean anything. I know we really get upset when it gets a score that we don't like, but I think we just sometimes have to remind ourselves they don't know shit half the time, and that numbering system is just flawed within itself, and we should not put so much weight into their numbers. That's just something we got to remind ourselves.
We shouldn't, but we do.
We should, but we don't. Yeah. And that's exactly how Trash of Us Part 2 won Game of the Year 2020, because that got I'm not kidding, because that got a 10 out of 10 score on IGN. Yeah. Yeah, that it does sting.
Nobody in the community fucking like that.
Everyone hates it. Oh yeah, and I also gotta appreciate they just announced a PS5 remaster of Trash of Us 2. So can we appreciate this fact now? The Last of Us franchise now has more remasters than original games.
Wow.
Does it?
It's funny when the TV show is better than the second game.
Yeah.
A form of medium that's known for absolutely ruining video game shows and movies. Like, there are not many out there in terms of actual good video game movies or shows, and yet somehow Last of Us has done it.
Well, that's because original Last of Us has a pretty good fucking story, so they didn't really have to try.
It's a great story.
Yeah. Sorry they didn't follow suit with the second. What?
Sometimes something is so good you shouldn't even bother trying to make a second.
I wasn't paying attention and got crushed with lava and a wall.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
I was taking a sip of my drink.
Yeah, I just remember going back to the reviews really quick. Spider-Man 2 has a lower review score than the other two Spider-Man games.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so the Spider-Man PS4 and Spider-Man Miles Morales have a higher review score than Spider-Man 2.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I have not heard a lot of general consensus about Spider-Man 2 just yet.
Yeah.
I still don't know anything about the game and the story. Yeah. Well, I hope people are enjoying it.
With Spider-Man.
Yeah. Oh wait, Josh, you've played it, right?
I got it recently.
But you haven't played it yet, or?
You're talking about Spider-Man 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think I told you like the other day that like I wanted to wait because of all of the like issues people were having trying to play
that's
the game.
right. Yeah. Oh, maybe that's why I got a lower. Oh well. What I was about to say, because I still don't know. I was like, are there still Mary Jane sections? Okay, I understand then.
From what I've seen like little bits and pieces and stuff, and like even though I haven't played too much, I've seen little bits and pieces. From what it sounds like, the Mary Jane sections are still in the second game, but they're a lot better.
Okay, well,
yeah,
if they're a lot better,
like people are saying Mary Jane's like OP, like she's the best character in the game.
What? Wow, what a turnaround. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they decided to give her a gun. That's why.
Oh, thank fuck. Okay. Wow.
Well, it's a taser gun, but whatever.
Well, yeah. Well, freaking, she got a taser a taser at like her last mission in the first
But she
game,
got-
right?
she got- taser.
He gets it at the end of the first game, but yeah, from what it sounds like, yeah, the second game you basically get it like right away and stuff like that. And people are always like doing these jokes about like how Mary Jane's like taking out these like highly skilled hunters who have trained all their lives, that are the best of the best, and she just takes them out so easily.
I don't know. That kind of has the same energy as like Nathan Drake just going through the Lost City, just shooting everybody that he sees. La 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 la. That game, that franchise rather, does not give a fuck about collateral damage, but that's okay. It's supposed to be a silly game. Oh man.
But yeah, I bought Spider-Man 2. I think like yesterday actually, and I basically let it download overnight. So I'm gonna play that pretty soon.
Okay, so cool. You can let us know if IGN got it wrong once again. Good job. Yeah.
The sky is falling.
Yeah. But from,
Okay, Chicken Little.
Kirby is fat. Sandwich.
let's see. IGN. Yes.
We're going back in time to get turkeys off
the menu.
Oh my gosh.
I saw the edit of that where it was like, we're going back in time to get turkeys off. That's right, we're going back in time to get turkeys off.
We're jerk off. Just the fact that it just says off, not anything else, just to get turkeys off.
Well, yeah, it's it's a sex joke that makes it funny.
Exactly. Yeah. Best joke. 10 out of 10.
Funniest shit I've ever seen.
Funny shit. Got nominated for the Game Awards.
What are you playing?
Nothing.
Is that Mario?
Yeah, we're playing this in real time.
Exactly. Exactly. Yes, it's old Mario.
It's Jumpman.
It's a really, really old Mario.
It's not the oldest Mario,
It's
but
not the oldest.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, because this is the mid '90s. The video game industry was almost modern video game industry was almost 10 years at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, these videos are uploading in 2024, so that would make this the 30th anniversary of this game. Yeah, it's just it's a neat little coincidence there, but I didn't exactly plan it for that to be like that.
Sure.
It just happened.
It just happened. I mean, this is totally not a filler game. The fuck you talking about?
Nah, what gives you that idea?
Man, just man, I don't
Is
know.
it really filler if you don't know what it's filler to?
Um,
Because I have no clue.
Maybe just filler for other games that we haven't completed.
yeah, exactly. Like, the scheduling has not been the greatest on our side for the last 2-ish or so months. I've canceled so many sessions that I really did not want to. That's why it was like an emergency that we had to do Donkey Kong. Right, we had to delay Kid Icarus Uprising for a tad bit to get Donkey Kong 94 out of the way. Because I originally had these scheduled down for Saturday sessions, but then I canceled so many goddamn Saturday sessions during Sonic Frontiers that it was just not feasible. And I did not want to delay Paper Mario anymore. Because as I have it right now, assuming nothing else gets delayed between now and then, the last session of Paper Mario should happen like a day after Part 1 of Paper Mario uploads, and that is a comfortable level for where we can be at right now, and I wanted to stay that way. But I realized, fuck, Donkey Kong releases in a month, less than a month right now, and that needs to, we haven't done it yet. Because Kid Icarus isn't, it will start uploading next month, but that's still like a decently sized game that it's not like delays.
It gives you
don't
what's
really
it called?
Huh?
It gives you leeway.
Right. Yeah. But like Donkey Kong was just not getting the treatment that it needed at the moment, and just so freaking it needed to happen like ASAP. I almost canceled today, actually, almost, but almost, but thank fuck we're thank fuck I was home on time, because I would have said no, I am not delaying I'm not pushing it back, we're gonna do a weekday recording, and I do not want to do weekday recordings as of right now. Haha, get fucked, Mario. And
Oh my god.
yeah, I did not want to do that. I would have done a weekday recording, but I do not want to do weekday recordings. But
99 lives.
yeah, it's yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there, and we'll soon be back on track with this game, Kid Icarus, and Paper Mario.
Can I put my balls in your jar?